So yeah.
How long did it take you? I mean, you made 8 grand the first year, but by the end you were making 30 grand a month. I mean, what was that like scaling like? How quickly did you go from making a little bit, not even enough basically to make a living where you'd have to work a second or third job to where, where was it the Olympic year that you started making a true living off snowboarding? When did you make a living off it?
No, so it scaled really fast.
Okay.
So that year that I signed with Palmer, I was 15. That was kind of that first year I was doing contests and stuff, and kind of going into that second year. I had a 1 year contract with Palmer, and then I got signed with Burton on like a 1 year contract. But by the time I was 17, I was making well over 300 a year.
By the time you were 17.
Yeah, by the time I was 17. So the year before the Olympics, I was already doing pretty well. I remember going to meeting with my accountant and being like, "Wait, I made how much?" And that's not just salary. I was crushing it in contests, and there was a lot of pipe contests and a lot of contests back then. So you could do 14 contests in a season.
Right.
And you could clean up, 5 grand here, 3 grand here, 10 grand there, whatever, and they paid decent, so
yeah, I mean that's the thing.
Prize money, and then factor in travel budget and all this kind of other stuff.
Right, you weren't paying for travel. You had a travel budget. You were making contest winnings. You had a salary, and then you probably had even in some of your contracts getting matched for your contest winnings by certain brands.
I either matched, or if it was like, for some of my contracts, like if I got podium, I would get 5 grand. If I got third, I got 5 grand. If I got second, I got 10. If I got first, I got 15. And then on top of that, we had incentives. So photo incentives, TV. When I started working on the custom series with Burton, I got $2 for every board that sold, just for basically sitting in some meetings. So if you sell 30 or 40,000 Burton Customs a year, you can kind of do the math on what I was getting for quarterly checks. Wow. Just for saying, I like that graphic. Cool. So, for a couple of years there, me and Mods Johnson and Heike Sorsa were making bank